Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Yo, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right, roll for it. Welcome to Friday Night Quests. I'm Jay Jones, your host and usually your dungeon master. This week, however, we're back with the fourth and final part of our special interlude adventure run by Mike Christensen. Without any further ado, let's get to the game. Previously on Friday Night Quests, a woman called the Second and the mercenaries Dante and Aedoro have infiltrated a floating castle in the Shadowfell. They found an ancient tome called the Ledger, but triggered an alarm, and now they must figure out how to escape with their lives. So she goes and she essentially has locked us inside of this room.
You didn't hear any sort of lock.
Just the door is closed.
The door is closed.
I go up to the door and try to push the doors open.
Sure.
In the smaller part of the life, like
You're in the smaller area. You're in the restricted area.
We're locked in the restricted, or we're
Got it.
closed into the restricted area.
Sure.
Well, this can't go much worse.
I
can
try
it?
to push the doors open.
The door opens.
What's immediately outside?
Are you poking? Are you exiting?
No, I creaked it open.
Okay.
And then I look back at them and I'm like, it's not locked.
All right. Disadvantage because she can't see you. So let's see if she can grab you.
Shoot.
Second. Who was that?
I don't know. That must have been one of the three. We may be dealing with a full-blooded vampire.
The 16 hit you?
It does not. I am a 17.
Okay, so she reaches for you, but she misses you.
So we see her hand. This
like,
is
whoa!
the woman we saw before.
The woman's arm.
What does her hand look like?
Normal.
Just a normal hand?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Just curious.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to steal a hand?
No, I'm just curious if she's got like claws and shit.
She does not seem to
Again,
have claws. and shit.
context clues. Trying to figure out exactly what we're dealing
I'm
with.
sure if we could see her fingernails, she probably has like dagger fingernails. But
Yeah.
I'm assuming we roll initiative.
Sure. I think that's a good way to resolve this.
Well, finally, I didn't roll very well.
Hey.
I got a 6.
I rolled a natural 20, so that's a 24.
Now you've
Nicely
had your
done.
day.
Finally.
You waited to be top of initiative.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was a 6.
Okay.
I wish we had taken a short rest in there. Damn.
We're under a time limit, so
Yeah, I know. We could have perused some aisles. Could have gotten some health back.
something tells me these books are not good to tamper with. We opened the first book we were looking for, and it set the alarm
Well,
off.
I know that's not a good book, but like, we didn't come here to find a good book. We came here to find a page of a very bad book.
All right, so first to act is Aedoro.
What do I see around me as I exit the room?
Are you exiting the room?
I'm exiting the room. Yeah.
As you exit the room, the woman is right there. She seems to be listening for you, and she was reaching for you, but she just missed you. You push the door open and exit, so she is like sort of looking where she thinks you're going to be. Right now, she's accurate, but I'm sure if you move, she'll have to.
When I
harder.
attack her, I will have advantage, correct? Because I am invisible.
Yes, for the first attack, and then the invisibility will drop.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as the action drops.
So I'm gonna immediately try and stab her
Okay.
in the faceplate like I always do. So 20, 18, and 12.
The 20 and the 18 will hit.
19 damage.
Okay.
I am also, as a minor action, going to blow the horn.
Okay. So you blow a horn, and this horn then summons the spirits of your ancestors.
That's correct.
Okay, go ahead and roll for, what is it? 3d4?
It's 3d4 plus 3.
3d4 plus 3 berserker spirits.
Yep.
This game's awesome.
Fuck.
Oh, 3 ones?
3 1s.
Oh no!
So
Six of them.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We got 6 friends. I mean, it's not terrible.
And I'm assuming I roll initiative for all of them at once.
that's what I was just looking, because I don't know how the horn handles those guys.
Just says they're treated as berserkers, right?
What's the health of a berserker?
It's a 67.
It's not insignificant.
Jeez, Holy
Yeah,
crap!
that's a lot.
Whoa, this horn is powerful.
I should get that.
That's why I
one.
can only use it once a week.
I guess.
Okay, I see.
Get a free army. Buy now.
And they last an hour.
Yeah, I would say you go ahead and roll for initiative for them. I think that's the easiest way to handle it.
An initiative is off of dexterity, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it'll be +1. 17.
Right, so they're going right after you are.
Sweet. All right, so the first 3 are going to also attack the chick. We're just going to surround her.
Uh-huh.
Fighting as a family once again.
Yeah, that's basically it. Like, all right, my tribe is
Your ancestors,
is very intertwined. This was an heirloom, by the way. Me acquiring this was essentially because after that last mission, I hit a goal with regards to like a testing,
And then you were able to go back and pick it up.
and I was able to acquire
Nice.
the horn because there's only one.
Well, listen, the second didn't bring 2 just mediocre people to come break into this place. She brought 2 powerful warriors.
So does a 16 and a 23 hit,
Both of those will hit.
and then the other 3, 15.
No.
No. So, but there is a 19 in there. So,
Okay.
we know that 16 is the number, and they roll d12, so that is 3 of them. That is 22 damage.
Okay.
Is their damage magical or is their damage non-magical?
It is non-magical.
That's what I figured.
Oh, sorry. They're gonna be reckless, so it's gonna give them advantage, but advantage against them as well.
Sure. So, but it's non-magical damage?
It's non-magical damage.
Okay.
This is key when you get to higher level undead creatures.
I mean, I'm assuming it's non-magical damage. They're ghosts.
They're just
They function as berserkers, and there's no note in here that they don't. That they're
yeah, their
ghosts.
weapons are
So
magical.
I'm
yeah.
gonna. I think
a
that's
magical weapon is like a very clearly powerful thing.
Yeah.
So with advantage, another one does hit, and I got a crit. So that is 3 more damage rolls.
It's dead, right?
Yeah, that'll do it.
So it's actually 35 total.
Jeez.
Okay.
That's what happens when a group of soldiers attack one single target.
Ancestors, I'm in deep shit. Help me.
Okay.
Do we hear the 2 creatures call her by any specific name?
No,
No.
they didn't say anything. They've been very
trying to
silent.
find out which one of the.
I'm guessing this is one of the 3 vampires, but we could be wrong.
I'm assuming this is Carlos.
The closest one.
The closest one.
Aedoro, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is my speciality.
It is.
22.
Okay. You see one of these creatures with the eye. Its eye is like glowing as it's glaring at you, and you feel like some sort of gaze penetrating you, but nothing seems to happen. However, the other one comes up behind you and attacks you twice with its claws.
Good.
Nope, not very good. Not very high. Not very successful. Highest was a 9 to hit you.
That.
So you sort of like instinctively hit it in the face with the butt of your spear without even looking back at it.
Instinctual.
Instinctual.
I've trained many years for this.
Now it's her turn.
Good.
Fuck.
What am I gonna do to you?
Yikes.
Something not good.
You know what I need you to do? As she looks you in the eye,
Oh no.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You do have advantage.
Okay. Is that because my ancestors are there?
No, it's because you've been fighting her.
Oh, can it be because my ancestors are there?
Whatever gets you through the day.
22.
Okay.
I actually only have a +3, but I rolled a 19 thanks to advantage.
That's really good. Yeah, she seems to be calling out to you, but does not seem to do anything.
Thank God this is wisdom and not charisma. I would immediately
bad.
be entranced.
All right, it's the second's turn.
All right, so for the second, she feels like this is not going too well.
You know what? Oh, no, it has to be another creature's turn. Oh, well. My bad.
Is it not my turn?
No, it's yours. There's something else she can do on other people's turns. I forgot to do it earlier. My bad.
Okay. So the second sees that obviously these people are attacking. She feels like this is not going well and we need to get out of here. So she takes her left hand out and pulls the crystal rod from her hair again. Her hair drops. She takes it and then quickly waves over her body. And you see kind of a strange, dark black like armor start to cascade out of her uniform, over her shoulders, over her arms, over her legs. She casts armor.
Arm. Over her
Oh yeah,
arm.
over her single arm. There's a cool bit that goes over her right arm as well, like over the shoulder, where the shoulder would be. But she has cast Armor of Agathes on herself. And basically what this does is this gives her 25 temporary hit points, and as long as when a creature hits her or makes contact with her, while she has these 25 hit points, it will deal 25 cold damage back to them.
Holy shit.
That's a lot.
That is
Nice.
nasty.
This
Yeah.
also drops your invisibility.
Yeah, of course it does.
At the end of your turn, the vampire is going to use a legendary action to make an unarmed strike against Aedoro.
Legendary actions. Good stuff.
That's a 2. So don't you worry too much about that.
I'm just too badass.
Legendary 2.
Aedoro, it's your turn.
Wait, what about me?
Dante still has to go.
Yeah, Dante hasn't
Oh, I
gone
didn't put
yet.
you on the initiative bot. You know what I did? I accidentally erased you when I put in the berserkers. Those berserkers.
Whoa, one of
threw
those
things
legendary
out.
actions is really powerful.
What was your initiative?
Mine initiative was 6.
Oh, so I should have gone before you.
You should have gone. You should have
Yeah.
gone before. You should have gone before the creature that tried to rot his soul. So
That's fine.
my bad.
I'll go now.
Yeah.
Nothing happened to me between now and then, so I feel like it's
Yeah. Nothing.
okay.
Nothing would have affected your.
So do I still have
terribly.
advantage because I'm invisible for this one?
Depending on what you're doing, yeah.
Yeah. I pull back and like cock the crossbow and I turn a little knob and it like separates into like it just like expands like a lot. And I'm gonna use Scorching Ray
Okay.
and twin it so I can do it twice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do one directly at the vampire, I think, lady, and the other one at one of the
eye
weird-
creatures?
Yeah,
Sure.
the eye creatures.
Okay.
So first I'll do for the vampire lady.
Of course, with advantage.
Yeah. Well, I'm invisible, so
It has advantage.
Math, 25
25 will hit.
against one of the other ones. That's not good.
Eye creature.
It's better. 27 against the eye creature.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Mike, does it
Alright.
have a 28 AC?
So-
It does not.
It shoots 3 rays, all doing 2d6 fire damage. So
Nice.
66 against. The,
You have to roll for each ray.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 rays.
So 66 against one and 66 against another.
No, I have to
Yeah.
roll for each ray. So that was
So these are the attack damage. Yeah. So
25, 27 for the first 2 against what's her face.
Sure.
And the third one,
And
I
then
guess,
the
from
third
her.
one against her is 20.
Yes, that will hit.
All right. So,
And then 3 rays against one of the eye creatures.
yeah, that's more than 20. So
Uh-huh.
that hits. Nope.
Yep.
Yep, that's 26.
Okay.
Yep, that's even more. So all
Jeez.
of them hit. So I'll do the first 3 against what's her face.
Is it 6? Oh, because it's 3d6 for
9.
normal.
So 28 against the vampire lady.
Okay.
3,
Oh, you know what? She didn't do
8.
one at the top of her turn.
10,
Regain some hit points.
18 against the one of the eye creatures.
So you actually see Aedoro, and I forgot to call this out earlier, that she regained some health at the top of her turn.
So
Yep.
Essentially, what that looks like is my crossbow just expands and then just rapid fires like
Just a
ton
whole
of
bunch.
fireballs.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, she looks not super pleased, but she can see you now.
Now it's back
She
to
can
me?
see all 3 of us, yeah.
we're all
Now it's back to
no one's
Aedoro.
invisible anymore.
So I'm going to keep trying to strike her.
Sure.
Eventually, with rolling 3 dice, I will get a crit at some point.
Okay. It's nice to want things.
Still no crits.
You crit on 19s.
I crit on 19s, and I
And
have not
20s.
rolled a single 19 or 20 on one of my attacks.
Alrighty.
So 18 and 17 before modifiers, so they are definitely gonna hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I don't think a 14 will.
Nope.
No. So damage, 30 damage,
Okay.
and this is from me against her, and it's magical. And then are the barbarians after that?
Barbarians are next.
All right, they're still berserking.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's gonna miss. 16,
16 hits.
15.
Nope.
All right, so reroll both of those. So 2 of them will hit from the first 3, and then the second 3. Reroll all of those.
Because they're going reckless.
They're still being reckless.
Yeah.
They're already dead. What do they care?
Yeah. They got nothing to lose.
The other 3 will hit. So
Okay.
that is 5 total that
Yeah,
have hit.
that sounds right.
44 damage from the berserkers.
Okay. But not really.
Holy
But not quite that much.
crap.
5 of them hit. And remember, I rolled the lowest possible for the amount that I could make.
All right. It is going to make another unarmed strike on you.
The chick? Mm-hmm. Is she healing any?
It's on her turn yet. This is a legendary action.
Oh.
27 to hit.
Ooh.
You know, it's close.
Okay.
It feels like that might land a hit.
I can't bend reality that much.
Oh, oops. Sorry, that's the wrong die.
It is, in fact, 10 above my AC.
Yep. I'm sorry. No bludgeoning damage. Grappling you.
So we have to strength test against each other?
Nope, no. She just grapples you. You can try to escape on your turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Dante, your turn.
I wonder if she's going to try and bite me.
What are you talking about? That's not what vampires do.
It's definitely not a vampire.
I fireball Aedoro and the vampire now.
It makes sense.
Sorry, guys.
You know, I'm feeling flashbacks.
No, I am going.
Aedoro, how much health do you still have? I have. Wait, what do you mean? Boom.
Because he is before the creatures.
Yeah.
I would actually probably kill all the berserkers.
How close is
Maybe
everyone?
not.
Berserkers have a lot of health.
Maybe not, Jay. 67's a lot.
67 per berserker. My God, this is the dumbest item I've ever.
Well, they also
heard
don't
of.
do any. They don't do non-magical damage, so they're actually not.
That potent.
Is
I guess.
that, just because out of game, I don't know. Is that like half damage?
Yeah,
against
it's half
things?
damage.
Yeah, they're doing a lot weaker.
How many spell slots do you have left? Because you've only used invisibility.
A lot,
Yeah, he's still got a lot of spell slots.
but I can't really do a lot of damage with them because most of them don't do damage, and the ones that do will hurt everyone. So
Just make sure you hit the second first.
Don't do that. Don't do that at all.
She brought us to this shady place. These motherfucking vampires.
How long does your mage armor last?
8 hours.
Oh, I still have it then.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't been here that long.
Yeah, so you are a +3 to your defense, and you got that crazy reflection bullshit.
I got that armor, baby.
So it's only when they touch you, though.
It's only when they attack. It's like when they hit me. Like if they hit me with a
Physical
spell from a
yeah.
distance, it won't
It's
happen.
just physical contact.
Yeah, it's just coming into contact with me.
Still pretty cool. Instant 25 damage.
Instant 25 hit points, and then
Question.
it does the same amount that I gain back when people hit
Question:
me. As long as I still have it.
reactions. Does that's legendary actions are not affected by not being able to perform reactions?
Correct. A legendary action is not a reaction.
Okay.
Oh, so if you're down to 10, then it reflects 10. If you're down to 1, then it reflects 1.
No. It will always reflect 25 as long as I have those hit points.
Oh, okay.
Once the hit points go away, it won't reflect anymore.
I am just gonna keep firing fire.
Okay.
Feels right.
Do you want advantage?
Yes, I do.
What kind of question is that?
So first against, I'm gonna go for the eye.
What's the spell, by the way?
I'm gonna do firebolt.
Okay. Firebolt.
Yeah, a cantrip
Got it.
against one of the eye creatures.
Okay.
Eek. That's not good. And that was the same. It's still 18.
18
so-
hits, yeah.
Okay.
Is this the same one that you damaged earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
11 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Wild magic.
Yep.
Yes.
Go ahead and do that now.
First, I'm going to spend a sorcery point to do that again. That's a bonus action on the same
Okay.
quicken spell, so I can do it. I can do it one more time.
Well, first, actually, I do want you to roll wild
Okay.
magic, because that might affect.
Yep, that's true.
Because if you're a potted plant, then you can't.
Very possible.
82. Oh no.
Also, if it has verbal components in.
You can take one additional action immediately. You don't need to spend the spell slot.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
You just get another action
Oh, right.
without the sorcerer points.
Rad.
Wild magic,
I'm
man.
gonna advantage that again.
Crit.
Natural 20.
Okay.
So what happens when you crit on a cantrip? What does that mean?
You roll the damage dice twice.
So it's 6 dice.
10, 17,
Bye-bye.
24, 38 damage.
I mean, yeah, you riggedy wrecked him.
And then wild magic.
Is he dead?
Oh, did you give yourself advantage on that one too?
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
course. What kind of
Wait.
question is that?
Is he dead though?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
So he's
You emulated him.
So he's incinerated.
See?
Yeah, that was a good one. 92. Oh.
I don't know. The higher it
I
seems to
don't know
get,
what-
they
I
seem to
don't
be
know what
better.
it is.
if you die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life as if by reincarnate.
See? Higher rolls are rad.
Wait, I can die right now in this
Yeah.
combat?
Here, you
You die
take
in the
this
next-
piece of paper.
So you die in the next 10 rounds.
You have 10 rounds where you can die.
And then I get reincarnated, which means I come back as a different
I
race.
like that your immediate thought is I gotta die right now.
That's what we did last time too. We were like, oh, someone's gonna die.
Now here's the real question, the real important one. When he gets reincarnated, he would be a different race.
He could be, yeah.
He could be a different race. But
how
would he
reincarnation
still be
works.
blue and missing hair?
I feel like no.
I feel like he would not.
Oh, come on.
No.
Well, unless he's a blue dragonborn. In
true.
which case, yes to both. At the end of your turn, she is going to use 2 legendary actions, 'cause she gets 3 every turn, to make a bite attack. Has advantage because you're restrained.
No.
Yes, actually. Are you kidding me with that? Well, it's a 14 all in, but that's really not very good because I rolled real garbage.
It's because my ancestors are here.
Your
Ancestors are here.
His ancestors are giving him the power.
Now the remaining eye monster is going to slap a bitch. Is going to try to attack Dante. Close the
makes
distance. Actually, is going to look at you and make you make a Constitution saving throw.
Make you feel real sad about killing his friend.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I have
Who will I play chess with now?
What is your
Plus-
saving throw?
+9.
Do we all have amazing Constitution saving throws?
I don't.
27.
Fuck you. Then fine. You're fine.
I have a +2, guys. I'm a normal person.
Well, sorcerers are charisma, constitution are their main
Yeah.
stats. So.
Because Constitution's how you get hit points, and then you need those when you can't wear armor.
All right, so is it back to me?
Yay. No, it's the second. No, I'm sorry. It's the lady's turn. And she's going to try to suck your blood out again.
Ugh.
There we go. With advantage, it's a natural 20, and the other one was a 19, so I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah.
So, here's what's going to happen. Just a bunch of stuff's going to happen.
Rut-row.
So, piercing damage is 10.
Okay.
Not so bad.
It's a lot of
Die rolls.
Yeah, I
it's
don't
a
like
crit,
the sound of
guys.
that.
So that is 20 necrotic damage, and your hit point max is dropped by 20, and it regains 20. It also regains 20 at the top of its turn because
Oh, dick. Oh, God.
she's a super vampire. So she just got 40 hit points back.
Out of game, how do you break a grapple? Like, can you run up and like rip
strength,
someone off?
strength.
someone?
And
check.
this one actually, ordinarily it's a contest. This one there is an escape DC.
Well, I'm down to 62 hit points, and my max health went down from 128 to now 108.
Just a little bit above me.
Yep.
Hey, come down to my level.
And that's fucking permanent?
Until you take a long rest.
Okay.
Unless it's the final long rest that we all will take.
Thank you for clarifying, Mike.
I'm glad you did that. Oh, okay.
Now it's the second turn.
To do something?
So does this look?
She runs away.
she dimension doors out and she's gone.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for that ledger. No, Mike, can I roll an insight check just to see, just discern if things are real bad right now? I want to find out if the vampire lady feels like, whoa, a lot of berserkers. This seems real dire, or if she's just having a ball.
Sure.
I'm rolling an insight
Roll
check.
an insight check. I think that's fair.
Not great. In the heat of combat, I cannot tell. That's a garbage roll. That's a 5. So I don't know what she's feeling.
Yeah. You have no new insight.
Because I'm trying to understand, if this is dire straits is really what it is. Did I just see her, I guess, absorb a bunch of life out of Aedoro?
She got 30 hit points back?
She got 20 from you and 20 because it was just the start of her turn. The other creature got 10 back.
So
every
the
round,
barbarians are basically barely keeping her regeneration at bay.
Yeah.
So Mike, out of game.
Uh-huh.
I'm asking, does this feel like...
I would run.
This feels bad?
I would run because I have a chase table for if you try to run from a vampire, and I think it would be super fun. But
Guys, it'll be fun.
But it's up to you what you want to do. I don't know if you guys ever discussed what your escape plan was. You guys let your vulture get away.
Actual full question.
Oh shit, we're 1,000 feet off the ground, and neither of us have Featherfall.
None of you took Featherfall, guys.
Fuck.
We have
Why?
Dimension Door.
That's true.
You dimension door to 500 feet down, and then dimension door
the other
again to
500 feet. Because Peter Pan over here can get us out pretty easy. He can just fly away. We got a dimension door twice, so we got to keep that option
Wait,
open.
I can only Dimension Door once.
And that's
So can I.
Oh, so we both have to hold each other
Yeah.
and Dimension Door each other.
Wrap arms. Wait, what about that portal you have? The one that you can...
I have to be able to see the ground.
It's 500 feet, and it's 2 points on the ground.
So one dimension door and then 500... And then
It has
immediately
to,
cast
both
it.
points have to be on the ground
Yeah.
or at the ground level.
Oh, wait, no. You can cast one point and then another one.
What if they're both on the ground and we fall through one and pop out the other.
Oh my god! Like Portal.
And then you can, as a bonus action, flip it. That's doable.
Slow our way because it would be like we're dropping.
You're just doing this.
Well, no,
and then
again,
we go up.
And then flip one, so anyone that follows us will go through it and then hit the ground.
I will tell you this: you can try to do that. It would be totally fucking rad. I will make you make a Constitution saving throw to make a concentration check if you try to cast a spell like that while you're falling.
Well, here's the thing. If you do this, now
it
follow
has to
me.
be a point within 10 feet of you. You got to be real precise.
I was gonna say, follow me. When we drop to the ground, you cast it so we go through it and shoot up in the air on the other side. Then when we're coming back down, you flip it so we just start going up and down.
No, you flip it so you just hit the ground rather than fall back through and then...
No, what I'm saying is we keep falling up and down so that our descent, our momentum slowly lowers, and then very at the end you flip it and we drop to the ground once our momentum is completely down.
Well, then you leave things as they are and you go...
But that's what I'm saying. Well,
you don't need to rotate them.
Oh yeah, you don't need to rotate them. You just have one shooting up.
Not until
the very end.
Yeah.
You just jump off a building and go...
I'm going to have to trust you that you have your momentum perfectly down. Your casting is perfect that you cast it and we go boom, 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 back and forth.
There may be another way to get out of here. I encourage you guys to start brainstorming.
By the way, I think that's a pretty rad way to get out of here, though. That feels awesome, in my opinion.
It feels awesome if you make the check.
Yes, that's what feels great about it.
I want to make this very clear. Very clear.
Yes.
Can vampires fly?
I mean, probably.
Make an Arcana check.
Wait. Okay. So,
No.
the walls are 1,000 feet high?
No.
No, you're
We're
1,000 feet off the ground in a floating castle.
Oh, so to jump up the... Oh, God.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait, and you're gonna have to try to time it to when we get within the distance. You cast it, and we go through it.
So we're just going to para-drop down with shoot.
No shoot. We're gonna thread that needle. Falling 1,000 feet.
How much time do I have until I can...
You have to be within 10 feet of the ground.
How much time do
You
I have
have
left?
1 minute
Wait, what do you mean we have 1 minute?
before he can die without consequence.
I'm saying-
No, we're not jumping out now.
Saying worst case,
Wait.
worst case, you land on me, I die and come back.
That's not how I will be dead as well. Like, your body is in like a fucking airbag. Like,
Okay.
oh, human bones, perfect.
Look a second, I'm just trying to brainstorm. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, second, it's your turn.
Back in game.
I'm leaving most of that.
Okay, so that was we were in a quick, that was the message. That was what do we do? And then like in her head, just like, well, no, maybe, what about this?
I could see her Sherlock Holmesing, like
Sherlock
running the
Holmesing all
scenario.
Yeah, I mean, she would do that shit. So this vampire, just looking at how she's doing, she's looking pretty good. Like, she doesn't seem like she's out of her element.
She was looking pretty rough until she got a good snack of blood. I'm not going to say what percentage, but
Right.
she is doing significantly better.
Okay. So the second isn't fucking around anymore. The second takes her crystal rod that she has, she speaks a few words, and she slams it into her right empty arm. You hear a shattering sound, and whispers and things start to coalesce to her right arm. And then out of where there was no arm, you hear a crystal fracture and shattering and just breaking out of nowhere, out of empty space, crashing through into the Shadowfell, essentially. I wouldn't say material plane. You see a human-sized crystal arm punch out of where there was no arm previously, attached to her right arm. In the crystal arm, you see thousands or millions of little lights and colors, like almost like a universe within an arm, and you see white eyes throughout it. She raises her right arm to the vampire, and what she perceives to be the vampire.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, we know what it is.
You saw what happened.
We know what it is.
my blood!
It's a fucking vampire.
It's no longer metagaming.
To the vampire, and she essentially, like, all the white eyes form to the very front of her palm, and one big bright white eye stares at the vampire and hexes it. And that's her turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she's going to make another...
A legendary action, I assume.
She's going to use 2, because she got them back on her turn.
Yep.
She's going to use 2 to take another bite out of Aedoro.
No!
That's terrible.
25 to hit. Because you're grappled.
Are you not been able to get
He
out?
hasn't had a chance because it's all happened.
She's
since
doing
his
legendary
turn.
shit. She
Yeah.
just does it out of sequence.
Now, this one isn't a crit, so it's not as much, maybe. We'll see what happens. Well, that's a 6 on the die. It's a 6-sided die, so 10 piercing damage. That does not affect your hit point max. These do, though.
Also, could survive.
13 necrotic damage, and that also takes off your hit point max.
So 10, then so 23.
23 total. The 13 is what affects his hit point max, and the 13 is what she gets back as well. And you also hear a wailing sound. That screaming, by the way, is still continuing.
I know.
It is being answered now by something.
What do you... Oh, there's another
There's
whale.
another whale.
Great. We need to get out of here.
And now we're up to Aedoro's turn. I feel like you have been through a lot in the last 6 seconds.
I mean, I'm bloodied like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm down to 39 health.
Oh my god. Okay, we need to start maybe thinking about getting you out of here.
And your hit point max is 128, usually.
Yes.
So-
it starts at 128. So.
That's not good.
It's been a.
Do you have
time.
any kind of like protection thing you can throw on him?
I have Wall of Stone.
Let's make a wall between us and a vampire. But we need to not be in this room. We're still in that room.
Everyone except for Aedoro.
We need to leave.
I'm gonna try and break free.
Okay.
Strength check, I assume, right?
Yeah, I mean, it can also be Dex, but I'm assuming for you want to use Strength.
Yeah.
And you can also, because we use this rule on Friday Night Quest, you can use Athletics if you want to, if it's better.
It is.
Okay.
Well,
Go
the strength would just be the flat strength bonus.
Yeah, so I would, because of how we've done wrestling and things on the show,
22.
22 is enough. You managed to break free.
Get the fuck off me.
Mm-hmm. That is your action.
Can I run?
You would provoke an attack of opportunity.
But it would just be a basic attack.
It would just be an unarmed strike.
I'm fucking running.
Okay, she's gonna make her attack. She does not have advantage on you anymore. 22 to hit.
Wait. What's your
There's
AC?
17. There's no way.
I can't even.
He's not with a
get
D4
down.
now.
Nope.
It is 12 bludgeoning damage because I rolled max damage on a D8.
We gotta protect Aedoro.
So I'm down
We
to
gotta get him out of
27. I'm running in the sky.
Okay. Oh, you're making just distance in the air.
Fuck this. I am in the fucking air, man.
Okay.
I am 30 feet off the ground right now.
Okay. I think that's really cool.
And
so-
afterwards, all of the ancients are still there, and they're going to continue to beat the living hell out of her.
well, they're gonna have to run to catch her. She's gonna use a legendary action to move and keep pace with you without provoking opportunity attacks. She moves 30 feet.
How does she not provoke opportunity?
Because legendary action, vampire moves up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So she's running out of this.
They're the
crowd.
same speed.
They're the same speed. They're gonna still catch up to
Is
her.
it following her on the ground?
She's just running along the side of the ground.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. She can run on walls.
I'm not near the walls. I'm in the center of the fucking room.
I know. She's gonna run up the ceiling.
Okay.
Well,
how high is the
Jesus
ceiling?
Christ, the ceiling's high.
Yeah, the ceiling's like 100
I was gonna
feet
say
up.
Nah,
she's probably
she's-
making pace beneath.
She's
him.
running pace beneath
All right.
because that's what she's doing. It's cool in anime that you're like flying through the air, but she's running alongside after you.
Are there windows in the top of this building?
No.
It's just completely sealed.
No, they don't want any. I mean, not that there's that much light in the Shadowfell.
Okay.
But there's not much light coming into these books.
Well, all the berserkers make chase,
Yep.
and they're still being reckless, obviously.
Oh, hang on. Not their turn yet. Emerging from the ceiling
Damn it.
is
Fucking
a shadowy shape.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
The shadowy form of some sort of ghost-like entity. It can't really get to anyone, but it's going to sort of enter combat with, let's see. Who's the closest? I think it's the second. Actually,
I'm in the room.
yeah,
I'm
no.
still in the
I mean-
restricted section.
Yeah, and they can't enter the restricted section directly. They have to come in through the main room. So, this creature is floating in the doorway now.
Okay.
And it's the Berserkers' turns, and they are assuming all running 30 feet to catch up with her and just
Very upset,
reckless attacks.
and they are being reckless as much as they can.
Ghost ancestors, go!
This is not what I signed up for.
They all fucking hit because the minimum roll was a 15 without bonuses.
Yep.
Nobody signed
And then the second. But a 15 does not hit, correct?
15 total? No.
Okay, so then these two re-roll. And that's a 16 and a 19.
16 hits, so
So
it
all
sounds like
six
all
of them
6 of them
hit.
hit. Nicely done.
Okay, so dimension door. Can we jump off this 1,000-foot floating island? Dimension door diagonally twice like this, so we're closer to the ground. Then I do arcane gate, go through it.
70 damage.
We go through it like this.
70 damage?
How'd you get 70 damage
The
from
lowest-
6 berserkers?
Because they all roll a d12, and then it's +3 to all of their damage, and I did not roll low on any of them.
70 damage.
So
Wow.
you got the highest you can possibly
'Cause it's
get
plus
is
18.
75.
It's plus 18.
So you rolled not like 10 and above and 12 every single die roll?
Did you do math? It's way higher than 75.
There's 6 of them,
There's
and
6,
max
so
they can
that's-
roll is 12 plus 3, so that's 15. So the highest each can get, so that's 45.
8.
So the highest they can get is 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 90.
Oh, okay, so they did 70 out of 90? I
Yeah.
guess so, yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so 70. How much was it? 73?
70 total.
70. Okay, so 70.
So 35 damage.
Probably.
That's half. It's 30.
Oh, thank you. You're right. It is halved.
Holy crap. Well,
that's-
they were mad because Aedoro got fucked up, and this is his ancestors.
Oh, Nick seems to have had some sort of inspiration. Well, Dante, it's your turn. Nine
Dante, what do you got? What do you got? up
9
your
rounds
sleeve?
left if you want to die.
Fireball.
And
At
now would
at
be the time.
Berserkers? Oh, yeah, I guess.
The Berserkers ran 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Are they right next to the vampire lady?
They're right next to the vampire lady.
Can I position it so like...
They have 67 health, and they're ghosts. Who cares? Blow them up.
I mean, you could shoot it. You could shoot it in front of her because they're all behind.
Aedoro looks back and sees Dante like, eh? It's just like, go ahead.
I'm gonna say
Grandpa won't mind.
you could make a, I will call it a.
Could I make it so that I don't... Like, are they surrounding her?
sniper
Or Is
check.
there any way like I don't hit every single
Get
one
stuck
of
with the
berserkers?
fireball.
You would not hit all of them. You could hit. I would say you'd hit probably 2 of them.
Okay.
The 2
Yeah.
on the sides.
The 2 on the sides because there's only so far.
Before and the back, 2 on
Yeah.
the sides.
Yeah.
Well, it's
The boxer
time
in.
to...
They're protecting their, nephew, grandson, great grandson. They're doing
and
other
then,
stuff.
there's a wraith in front of us too.
we don't know what that is yet.
It's the wraith-like, specter-like, some sort of like ghostly creature that's directly in front of you guys.
All right.
It's the thing that answered the call of the book.
So...
Just not good. That's not a
can
good
I
book, guys.
Waste more sorcery
fact.
points and shoot 2 fireballs at once.
Holy shit. Yes.
How many sorcery points total do you have?
12, and I've used...
Holy fuck.
I'm not sure Twin Spell works this way.
Oh.
It seems very specific to when you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, and Fireball targets more than one person.
Okay, so I can't do that twice. Damn. I still want to fireball what's-her-face.
Yep.
I'll hit 2 of the berserkers.
No, you'd hit.
Or if you put a Fireball, talking about Fireball, has a radius of 20 feet, so it's a 40-foot spread.
Mm-hmm.
If you put it in between the ghostly creature and the vampire,
Mm-hmm.
You'd hit.
it'll hit ghostly creature, eye monster, vampire.
And 4 berserkers.
No, it's gonna hit all the berserkers. If you're hitting
Are
the
those-
if you're
I
hitting
The
the
radius,
vampire,
remember, is a circle. It is not a box.
right? They're all. I mean, it's all the berserkers.
Okay, that's fine.
Because they were within 5 feet of
Sure,
her. It's
whatever.
pretty.
Okay. Well, she goes, sorry, Aedoro. All right, here goes. I charge up and like...
And I'm gonna say that you're doing it low enough that it's not gonna hit Aedoro, who's 30 feet up in the air. So
Oh, yeah, well, because
Making a real bad impression on the
it's-
family.
it's a dome.
Just-
Yeah,
it's a dome.
I think that's fair.
bombs away, and as I say that, it starts... The little red gems start glowing in sequence. And then,
Like,
boom.
bam, 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 bam.
I'm going to give myself advantage on that.
You don't roll.
Oh,
You
you're
don't roll
right,
the hit.
I don't roll.
We just
However,
rolled. Everything rolls
I
dexterity.
do need you to
checks.
roll a d20 and see if you roll a 1.
Right.
For wild magic.
See if wild magic.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Vampire makes a saving throw. Let's see.
You had to roll 8d6, I believe.
And it's a dexterity save, correct?
Unless it goes up in damage.
I'm almost 99% sure Fireball is a dexterity save.
It's dexterity.
She got a 19.
Dexterity, yes.
So she'll take half.
Yep.
Yep.
She rolled a 10.
Nope.
That's terrifying. She has a plus 9 to dexterity.
Nope.
What are you
Up,
doing?
up.
Sorry.
Are you using the bend luck?
Bend luck.
What?
17. So it gets minus by 2, but that means...
She still makes the
She
save
still
because that
makes
is
the
your
spell
DC.
save,
as
yeah.
mine. Damn.
What the spell level are you casting this as?
Just 3, because I don't have enough. Of
So it's
anything else.
86.
Okay, so that's 18.
Wraith barely makes the save. Like, hit it on the nail on the head, and the eye creature rolled an 18 on the die. So they all are taking half damage, which is easy for me.
6 and
So
6.
I only have to keep track of this once.
Oh, it's a 17?
Oh, that's right, the Berserkers.
None of them made it. 7,
So,
10, 11.
No, but I'm going to re-roll the 1 and the 3 by spending sorcery points. Empowered spell,
Yeah, which is a cool meta magic thing.
which gives me a 6 and a 3. So that's 24 plus 7, 31 plus 9, so...
39. Oh, it's 40.
40.
40.
40
Okay.
damage.
40 even.
Well, the Berserkers are all still alive.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how much was it? 40 total? Wow, that eye creature is not looking good at
looking good?
all. The Wraith takes... oh, wait, hold on. That's 40 halved for all my guys.
Oh
So
my
20.
God, everything takes half damage.
Well, they all made their saves, The Wraith actually takes
Oh.
half of that
Oh,
because
God.
it's resistant to fire
Wow, that
damage.
fireball did nothing. Let's run.
And the vampire is now... yeah, you've done over 100 damage to her. I mean, you've done way more than that, but...
Is she starting to look at least a little peakish?
She's not looking good, guys. Well, actually, hold on. I'm not going to write down. It's her turn in a minute, so she's going to regain that 20. So you've basically netted out the regeneration that she's about to do. Oh, hold on. What's her resistances?
Yeah, just keeping the regeneration
No, yeah.
at bay.
Yeah, you kept the regeneration at bay, which is good because now she's taken 98 damage.
It's because you cauterized her.
Holy crap.
So she's staying
All right.
at 98.
So whose turn is it now?
It's the eye creatures. He's
Eye creature.
the eye creature possessive. It's his turn because
Okay.
there's only one left. You're close.
I'm relatively close, yeah.
Well, no, I guess you both are.
Yeah.
Well, you cast a fireball, so he's coming after you. He's gonna make 2 claw attacks against Dante.
Okay. What's the first one?
16 on the first
That does not hit.
and 21 on the second.
Okay, let's see. Yes, bend luck.
You just... Oh, it was your turn. So yeah, you have that back now because you have your reaction again. So
Yes, -4. It does not hit.
brings it to
17.
17 and your AC
It's
is...
18 right now with
Because of
mage
plus
armor.
Because of mage armor. Thank you.
Mage
okay.
Armor's the jam.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
You need a fucking
just
4,
bending
man.
reality. I needed exactly a 4.
That brings it to her turn. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Wait. How many legendary actions does she have left?
She just used 2.
She bit into you,
And then she
and
ran.
then she ran. That's 3. Because the bite takes
Yeah.
2 of her actions. She doesn't have any left, so now it's just her turn regular.
She's got a bunch of berserkers around her.
She does have a bunch of berserkers around her, and she doesn't really seem super keen to
Getting berserked.
to get all those attacks of opportunity, because they're all reckless from her or against her. But she can go ahead and start attacking them. So she's gonna make 2.
It's a good thing she can't get any blood from them because they're ghosts.
She's not gonna do that. No, she is just gonna bite or punch them. She has advantage because they took advantage shots against her.
That's correct.
She's just gonna try to bring that one down if she can. Well, is this a good use of her stuff?
I don't know. Does she feel like it's a good use?
Wait,
of
hold on. Disengage is a thing.
It's true.
She's gonna do disengage. She's gonna disengage rather than take the attack because that's dumb. I forgot disengage is a rule that people can do. I play a wizard a lot. She's gonna disengage. She's gonna run 30 feet to the door.
Oh, she's coming back?
No, the exit to the library.
Oh, okay.
She's
leaving.
trying to meet you guys at the door.
Oh. Wait, we haven't left yet.
No, the door that we came into the library.
Oh, okay.
Not the door to the...
Oh, so, okay. So she's within
She
30...
knows that's the direction Aedoro is
So she's
going.
within 30 feet, so she knows we're right by the door. Okay.
No,
No.
she's heading out.
the
Okay.
entrance to the library.
Yeah, I got
where,
it,
where
it.
Aedoro's are running.
The opposite side of where you guys are.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is going to be her turn. Then she's going to use some legendary actions when it comes around to it. Second.
Okay. So now she's not within distance of me at all,
She's
is
within
she?
60 feet of you.
Damn it. All right. I'm going to run towards her. 30 feet.
There's a eye creature and a specter creature in the way of that.
Okay.
Well, the eye creature wouldn't be because it's in base. It's
Yeah, it's right next to Dante. But you guys are... How close are you two together?
We weren't right next to each other.
Okay, I'll say that's
So
fine.
I'm going to run towards the vampire, is what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm going to run 30 feet to chase after it.
All right.
My crystal right arm just like prepped and gripped, ready to fight. So I'm
this-
just charging across the floor. I guess I'll meet up to where the berserkers are.
Well, the spectral creature's in between you guys.
Oh, the spectral creature's by the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I will, as I'm running by, try to punch spectral creature. So I'm going to basically grip my fist and swing up and punch the spectral creature as I run by.
Sure.
So 2 punches because I have basically. So my warlock is a Pact of Blade with the Unearthed Arcana version of a warlock, which is Hexblade, and this crystal hairpin is actually the weapon that was essentially a god not bequeathed to her, but put its power into, and it is something that she's bonded with and made a pact with. So she is going to attack it. So she's going to attack the spectral creature twice. Will 13 get me a nice old punch on the creature?
13's what you need to
Oh,
hit.
perfect. So my 25 will do it as well.
Yeah.
So that's going to be D8.
The Wraith has no armor or skin.
Nice. So that is a 7 damage. That is a 14 damage. So that is 21 damage. It is magical. It's considered a magical weapon.
And this is we're considering it bludgeoning, right?
Yeah, bludgeoning. 21 bludgeoning damage to the face of the spectral creature, and I'm going to continue to run past it. So we'll get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a 20.
Yep, that hits. If you start your statement with 20, you have hit me.
Okay. Here's the bad news.
Uh-oh.
What is this thing, by the way?
Can
Can I make an Arcana check
sure.
as I'm running by it? I'm getting a closer look at
Sure,
it.
it'll take me a minute to roll for damage.
Oh, that's not a good sign. So 13. I don't know if I know that much with a 13.
You're not sure. Something ghostly,
Okay.
certainly.
So it can probably go through walls.
Yeah.
Probably.
20 necrotic damage.
Oh, God.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Well, what is it?
Not good enough, probably. Yeah, 9. That's not going to be enough.
20 off of your max.
Off of my max total? Oh,
Off your
great.
HP max.
So, by the way, you dealt 20 of... So you're going to take 25 cold damage.
Oh, that's right.
Because I have my... Oh, wait. Oh, no.
And
'cause
you're down to 5
You're not
temper-
you're not my hex creature, though.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to try to dodge it. But you take 20 straight off the top of my total. That's great.
Does it though? Because it hit temporary hit points.
Your HP maximum is reduced.
yeah, so
Yeah.
she reduced. So, but you still take 25 cold damage back.
All right, resistant to cold damage, so only takes 12.
Fuck. Well, I run past it. So I'm
You have done that.
Yeah, I'm now up to where the berserkers are, but I took a palpable hit on the way there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for the second.
Back to the top.
Yeah, back to the top. Hang on. Actually, let me just finish doing math on this. Because Wraith is not looking super good. Vampire's gonna use a legendary action to move the rest of the way to the door.
Okay.
Outpacing
How
the
far
berserkers.
is it now from
It's
me?
60 from me, and it's 90 from you.
No,
No,
I moved
60,
30.
it's 60 from you.
Oh, it's 60 from you.
All right.
It's running.
It's trying to block the door from us.
Aedoro, it's your turn.
I'm still in the air, and I'm going to move up 30 feet, and I'm going to throw daggers at it.
Okay.
That's
This-
right. Aedoro has daggers.
I do.
I didn't know that.
That's because he's always rocking that spear.
I have a pack of daggers.
I
for
don't know what to do
things
now.
just like this. Yeah, they all hit. Still no crits, but
Oh, by the way, this library is in ruins.
I'm sure.
A fireball went off.
Fireball went off in here.
So there's flames. This room is on fire. Okay,
Good.
resume.
my lowest roll was a 21. So,
21's gonna hit.
are you fucking kidding me?
Lots of ones.
They all were ones. So I've rolled 6 straight ones on d4s.
Damn.
So that's 18 damage, but it's not magical.
Okay.
So 9. And then it's the berserks.
Yeah.
Well, they're all alive, and they're all still really pissed off.
They can get to her.
No, they can't.
If they use their action to
They can-
dash,
they
they
can
can
move
only
twice.
get to her.
Okay, they can get to her, yeah.
Yeah.
Do they go back and go for the eye thing and the ghost? Or did they go for her? Because they can attack the eye thing and the ghost. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the better option is. Should I try and...
I'm trying to punch this vampire, but it keeps not being near me, so I'm trying to punch the vampire.
Should I just then send them to point blank range to her so that they'll get opportunity attacks?
It's up to you. I mean, we still
feel
have an
like-
eye and a ghost thing to deal
And
with.
we've also left him behind.
yeah,
which is
maybe
my
you send the
worry.
berserkers back.
I'm going to send 3 after her.
Okay.
And then 2 are going back to kill
What
the
about the
fucking-
other one?
The eye thing. I only had...
You had
Oh,
six.
it's 6. So 3. So
3
4
and 3.
No, 4 are going for her,
Okay.
and 2 are going back.
Okay.
So the 2 that are back are still reckless and trying to kill the stupid eye thing so Dante can catch up with us.
Still have to run by a wraith.
They both definitely hit because the minimum was a 13 with a +5.
Yeah, 13 would have been
And
enough.
that's without advantage, but I'm going to roll advantage to see if they crit.
Sure. Yeah, nothing to lose.
They do not. They rolled
Oh, wait,
terrible.
this is against the eye thing, right?
This is against the eye thing.
Okay. That's still super enough to hit.
Super enough.
Please kill it.
12.
Wow, that's a lot. That's good.
And the force is 16 plus 6, so 22.
Oof. It's not down, but it's real bad hurt.
Die, stupid eye thing.
It's
You can
hurt.
twin shot the eye thing and the wraith. The wraith was hurt pretty bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it pretty bad when it got the damage back from me for punching
Just don't
me.
hit it with cold.
Got it.
Fire is probably better.
Makes sense that cold wouldn't hurt it. It's a ghostly apparition.
Yeah.
As a legendary action at the end of the berserker's turn. Oh, you know what? The wraith actually goes before the berserkers do, so those happen simultaneously. But the berserkers actually, let me do the wraith now because it might affect where the berserkers are going. Wraith is going after the second.
Okay.
Speed of 60 feet, so the wraith can easily get to the second.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah.
It's a ghost.
Yep.
Only a 16 to hit.
Oh, that's what I needed.
Not with your. Isn't it with a?
I'm a 16. I'm a 13 normally.
Oh, that's what it is.
Time.
Oh, yeah. Reaction.
-2.
I mean, literally anything you
Yeah.
roll.
So that is enough.
Nice.
So as it brings its spectral form like into your chest, time shifts and it just swings wide.
And misses me.
And yeah, it doesn't have any bonus action or anything like that. So
Okay.
Well, Berserkers still going where
yeah,
they went.
so Berserkers still going where they went. That's totally fair. So nothing took that damage.
Well, I guess the berserkers just stay, really. They stay and swing at the wraith that's right now next to them. Because I ran up and met with the berserkers. And then your berserkers peeled off half to go to the vampire.
Four after the vampire.
And the other 2 stayed to fight the wraith that's now right next to them.
No, he
No,
still
they-
wants to get.
they fought
he
the
still needs to
Eyebot.
free.
Oh, they went to the VI thing.
They
Yeah,
went
I
for
thought
the
they
eye
went to
thing.
fight the wraith.
I
Never
went.
mind.
They fought the eye thing to try and free him up.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's doing.
I thought you said
poorly.
the wraith. Sorry.
At the end of the berserker's turn, actually at the end of the wraith's turn, and no, because they weren't there yet. It has to be the end of berserker's turn. She's going to take a legendary action to hit one of them with her fists. 12 plus 9 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. I mean, it hits any of us. It's gonna hit.
So now this is actually the first time one of them is being hit by something other than a fireball.
Yep.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay,
She's
so
not going to try to grapple them.
One of
they're
them's down to
ghosts.
16.
Those things are durable.
And it actually is perfect how I wrote this because there's 4 in the top list and 2 in the bottom list.
Oh, nice. So you got
That works out
perfectly
really
split.
well.
So I
Nice.
know exactly who's where. So that's good.
All right, Dante, it is your turn. You have 8 rounds left on reincarnation.
Dude, I would just fucking run from this guy, take an opportunity attack, and blast it and the Wraith. Why not? You'll maybe finish both.
Well, you
of
could
them
blast
off.
it first and then keep running. He could run after.
I'm saying the Wraith may not be in range anymore.
Is the Wraith still in
Wraith is in range because it met up with the second.
It's in range right now. It's only 30 feet away.
Yeah, you're good. Blast them both, man, and get
Yeah.
the fuck up here.
Let's see what good
Now,
spells do I have?
depending on what the blast is, you would have probably disadvantage on a close range blast on the eye creature unless you gave yourself advantage.
I
he says maniacally.
again,
Alright.
for the 10th time, is that even a question?
Well, I don't know.
Why wouldn't you want to do wild magic? It's so fun.
Yeah, fireball, twin shot.
Okay. Are you giving yourself advantage on the eye creature? Otherwise, you're rolling with disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's just regular, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's still 27.
Yes, that will hit. It has 3 hit points left, so I'm not going to make you worry about rolling damage.
Even if I roll 1, 1,
yeah,
1,
yeah,
it
yeah,
dies.
it's a bare minimum.
All right,
that will destroy the
so-
creature. And because this is the same attack, basically, I don't know. Yeah, do we?
I think it twin. Oh, does it
It
just
still will activate wild magic.
Yeah, no, I mean still get wild magic. I'm just
does
wondering
the
if
twin shot count as a
if it gets
secondary?
it gives
or
us
is it just-
advantage. I'm looking at
Oh, against that, yes, because it's 2 separate creatures.
on one attack a roll. Okay, so you'd have to give yourself advantage again if you wanted to do it again on the
Yeah.
other.
So should I
on
do
the
wild
Wraith.
magic first? Before?
Yeah, do wild. No, it's the same attack.
Yeah,
they're
it's the
happening
same attack.
simultaneously.
Yeah, you're fine.
And I'm totally fine with you getting them both in a row because I think it's super fun.
Oh, God.
It's almost a crit.
It was
Wow.
on the 20, and then
So
it rolled
close.
off.
No, I'm not going to give myself double advantage because I don't want to risk too much wild magic right now. Well, screw it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Not a crit this time. So close, but it's still like 20.
Yeah, that's way above.
28.
Okay.
Yeah.
17 without modifiers.
Sure.
So it will take. Okay, that's not bad.
15?
16 damage.
16.
16 damage.
Fire damage. to the
Halved
Wraith.
resistant to fire damage.
God, it's resistant to everything.
So it takes 8.
And then I guess I will run as far as I can
Well,
move.
you gotta roll. You gotta roll a couple of.
Gotta roll some wild magic.
Oh, man. 89. I wonder if that's the other thing that makes me invulnerable.
That would be awesome.
You become invisible for the next minute. During that time, other creatures can't hear you. It ends if you attack or cast a spell.
That's awesome.
76. Ooh.
You glow with bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute.
So your
Any
body-
creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is blinded until the end of its next turn.
So an invisible light bulb is running around. Hold on a second. So light is pouring out of an invisible thing. So
Yeah.
can we say that you basically
There's just a silhouette
there's
of
a
him
light, a
and
silhouette of light?
It's like fairy fire, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Which would ordinarily mean people would have advantage on you, but they are blinded when they look at you.
So all you see, because I'm back in like the reserve library room, is a bunch of rapid fire bolts shooting around, and then just a big, weird, like translucent, glowing light running through the
A
doorway.
glowing lighted man just running out of there.
Has
Wait,
just-
how was the Wraith doing? Did the Wraith get hit?
Wraith got hit. Wraith is not doing well.
Nice.
Wraith also, of all the things it's immune to, and they are many, blinded is not one of them.
Rad.
And it's now at the Wraith.
Yeah.
It's now at the Wraith.
You're at the Wraith
blinded.
now. So it's blinded by your presence.
Out of context, can I in the previous turn had yelled to the vampire, "Don't stop running away, you coward"?
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know if it would do anything.
Feel free.
She's probably got other things in her mind.
Eye creature's dead.
Does that mean I'm blinding everyone around me, or?
Yes.
Oh God.
Wait, so am I blinded?
Technically, your back is to him.
I guess, yeah, I'm not looking at him. I'm running at the vampire.
Hold on. It is any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is blinded until the end of its next
So I
turn.
haven't ended my turn.
No.
No,
You're fine.
You'll still get the move.
So it's more or less if anything tries to fight him right now.
Because they
it
now
would
have
be
a
blinded.
chance to avoid looking at
Well,
you.
because he already went, and then the eye creature's dead. So what's next?
The vampire.
Of course, the vampire.
2 attacks on berserkers. Oh, you know what? One more legendary action at the end of Dante's turn on a berserker. That was it was almost a 2, and then it was 10 more than that. Plus 9 to that.
Oh, that'll...
Unless it was a 2, it's gonna hit.
9 damage on the one it already hit.
All right.
And then now she's got multi-attack. She's going to try
Just
to bring
trying to
back
imagine the confused look on the second
18 to hit?
What is that?
What is happening?
Yeah, 18 hits.
Oh, wait, she has advantage on these. No, she doesn't, because they didn't attack her last turn.
They have not attacked her
So
yet.
she doesn't have advantage. It was only...
You need a 13 to hit them.
Okay, 5 bludgeoning damage.
So it's down to 2.
All right, she's going to use her last attack of her turn on that guy. So definitely hits, and it was a max damage.
All right. So one's dead.
One of them is dead.
There's still 3 there.
Which one of your ancestors just disappeared?
It was great Uncle Jimmy. He just
man.
faded into existence.
Pour one out for Uncle Jimmy.
I mean, he always gets the short end of the stick.
I like how I went from being invisible and potentially stealthy to a glowing
Yeah.
bright beacon.
First, you started out being like really like, yeah, man, no one's gonna see me, and then just, oh no, and just like a big bright light.
Alrighty. Oh, and she regains some health.
Of course she does.
Fucking bitch. God.
How much does she still look pretty messed up, or
She's messed up still. I mean, she's bloodied. But
Getting 20 back each turn is just like...
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty brutal.
now she can't suck her life from anyone right now.
From a ghost, yeah, doesn't really help.
There's
us.
that. The second, it's your turn.
She's 60 feet away from me. I continue to run at her.
Are you going to try to reach her this turn?
I'm not gonna run 60 feet and just
Okay.
give her free attacks on me. But
Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
can
But
shoot
I
her,
am
right?
I am gonna move 30, and then I am going to extend my right arm, my crystal arm, and
Yeah.
then I'm going to fire an eldritch blast out of it.
Okay.
So yep, that's gonna be 3 shots firing at her. So let's do one of those. Actually, no.
What does the curse give you?
What the
'Cause
hex?
She's hexed.
She's hexed by me. It only really affects the attacks with the arm. Like if I'm trying to punch her, I don't believe it gives me any attacks with like just anything else. Let me see.
Because it's not the same as the hex spell.
Oh, actually, you gain bonus damage rolls against the cursed target.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it kind of is.
Oh yeah, so I will get another 4 damage on top of it.
Okay.
So that's pretty rad. Okay.
Well, roll the hit.
Oh, and I will crit on 19s now. Nice.
That's pretty
So
cool.
that was just for the punches.
This is important.
Yep.
Read your
All right.
stuff, guys.
Read it. Come on, a 19. Nah, no 19s. But I do get so that is, the lowest is a 12, which probably won't hit her.
Nope.
But the second is a 19. Will
Yep.
that hit her? And the other one will definitely. That's 27. So 2 hits. These do a palpable amount of damage. That'll be, it's 2d10s.
I just picture her. I'm just flashing back to when it killed the berserker. Just bam, bam, 3 punches in a row to destroy a ghost.
fades
So
away.
that
like
is
mist.
one of them is a total of 9 damage, and the other is a total of
What kind of damage? It's force damage, right? Eldritch Blast?
15.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a total of 24 damage to her.
That's with the hex bonuses.
Yeah, that's with the hex bonuses. Plus 4 on each.
Well, how much? 24?
24 damage total, force damage.
Well, it means you negated her regeneration.
Yeah, you did, actually.
Yeah, there we go.
She's-
Keep her, and this time I do yell, "Come back and fight me, you coward!"
Okay. At the end of your turn, she's going to use a legendary action to move her speed without provoking opportunity attacks and get right up close to you.
Perfect. Let's do this.
Aedoro, your turn.
I am. You know what? Aedoro's never played it safe. He's going down.
Okay.
So he walks
We're
down.
yelling timber.
Rolled a 1 and a 2.
Damn.
I still have yet to roll a crit of like 50 rolls. It's crazy. Well, I mean, the one that does hit definitely hits. It's over 20.
Okay.
I think she's like a 19 or a 17 or something.
16 to hit her.
16? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It actually means that the 2 was actually only 5 short. So I just need
So much.
So I actually only need a 7 and I hit her.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
7 on the die. For you, not for the berserkers.
So that is 9 damage. It's magical.
Okay. Wow, she's not looking great. you guys.
Berserkers?
Her turn. Well, not her turn. Her legendary actions.
Her response, yeah. She's got 2 people next to
She
her.
has her back to me.
I know. How you,
Oh, yeah, because you came up behind her.
How you doing on health, guys?
I'm doing okay. I'm at 60 health with a max of 62. And I've got 5 temporary hit points.
27.
Okay. She's gonna do an unarmed attack.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm at
She's
99.
gonna punch you.
She's going to punch me?
Second, yeah.
Okay. She can try.
She's not gonna hit. She got a 13.
Okay.
So she does not hit you.
That might have been to her benefit because she would have taken a nice splash of 25 cold
That's right,
damage
she
if she
would've.
had punched me.
Oh, well. She
I was
has-
really hoping she went for that. Like,
She
hey, there you
doesn't-
go.
She doesn't have enough legendary actions to do what she wants to do. But
Which is probably a...
grab Aedoro and suck the life out of him.
Yeah.
But whatever. We'll see what happens.
That's lucky.
Wraith turn.
Before the barbs?
Before the barbs. We've been messing that up, but yeah, they roll higher.
So it's currently standing right next to Dante.
No, Wraith is right next to the second.
No,
Wraith is
it's
next
right
to
next to Dante.
I ran
second
away
move.
from the Wraith, and then I remember I ran 30
Right,
feet,
right,
called
that's
her
right.
a coward, and hit her with an Eldritch Blast.
It is
Yes, that's right, because it's the glowing beacon of.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Of Unwraith.
And it is
essentially.
blinded.
It's not
Yeah.
blinded yet. Not until the end
this
of
is
its turn.
perfect.
Oh.
This is the perfect example of like ghostly darkness versus the perfect example of like glowing light. It's an invisible ghost that radiates light.
I'm invisible. Does it get disadvantage?
It does have disadvantage against you. Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like this feels right.
That's a 1. So it fails to hit you, and it is going to.
Be blinded now?
No, it's going to fly. Let's see. It's going to fly to you.
Fly to
the
me?
second. Yeah. It
Okay.
can't make any more attacks, but it can't stay near Dante.
Target of opportunity attack.
Attack opportunity for
That's
Dante.
right. Run.
You
How?
can punch it.
Punch it.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
Do an unarmed attack.
Punch it. Like, not like go fast.
If
like,
you hit, you will
it.
deal 1 damage. It is non-magical, and she has resistance to that. So good luck hitting it. Go ahead. Roll the
Try to
hit.
punch that ghost.
He can do one. What you're saying is there's a chance.
I got a 12.
That's 1 less
Oh,
than
no.
you needed.
Oh. Wait.
Well, you
oh.
are. It's your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay,
You
then
are-
then I got 16 then.
All right, you hit it. It is essentially ineffective.
Because you're punching a ghost.
That's right. Boom. I just went right through it.
Oh, that's right. I'm not a monk.
It felt cold.
But he's made of light.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine.
Oh, wait, hang on. If you attack, your invisibility ends.
Oh, then never mind.
Then never mind. Okay, fair enough.
it's just way cooler to be an invisible beacon of light.
Berserkers turns.
I mean, they're doubling back and hitting Vampire Bitch.
Yeah, of course.
And they're obviously still being reckless. Because
course.
why would they ever stop?
And the other
being
ones that were on top of
they are now, they've run a full 60.
Okay,
So they are at the vampire as well.
got it. So everyone's on.
But only 3 of them can attack.
Only 3
Only
of them
three
can
of them
attack. Yeah.
Well, those 2 definitely hit. But because I have advantage, I'll roll them again.
Might as well.
Oh, because they're all next to each other?
So the one that missed
Well,
rolled the
because
same.
they can choose to
Be
make
reckless.
reckless attacks,
And then they're
and then they have advantage.
Why
against
not
them.
when they're all
It's-
ghosts?
It's a berserker or it's a barbarian. trait.
so 2 hits. 2 hits.
Okay.
And 8, so that's 17 plus 6, so that's 23 damage, aka
11.
13. Or
23 had, so it's 11.
11 damage.
Yeah. She's looking rough, you guys. She's looking really, actually very rough. So at the end of their turn, she's going to go ahead and try to grab Aedoro. That was a natural 20. She is just grabbing onto you. That's all she's doing.
She's literally never rolled badly against me once. The one time she goes to strike you, she rolls a 13 with 2 dice.
Yeah. That was unlucky for us, actually. I wanted her to hit me because
I know.
Hit me!
No. She is only going to grab onto you. It's Dante's turn. What you going to do?
What you gonna do with
Is
all
there anything
that,
I can
Dante?
roll to figure out like what damage would not be resistant?
From her?
Yeah, for the vampire. Like any.
Sure, roll a religion check or an arcana check. Whichever one's higher.
Arcana.
Arcana for you.
Natural 20.
Necrotic damage she's resistant to. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic weapons. Everything else she takes as normal.
You need to hit her with the shit, man. Like, all the shit.
Fireball.
Don't fireball.
You need to hit her with sleep because she has no hit points left,
I
and
don't
then
have
we just
sleep.
kill
He doesn't
her.
have sleep.
You need to learn sleep right now.
Remember, we gotta keep some spells up. By the way, I'm very 100%
All right.
positive I will be
I'm
able
gonna
to
cast,
kill her in the next turn. It is
Yeah.
what I've been trying to do this
I'm gonna
entire
cast
time.
chromatic orb on her
Okay.
at level 2, so it'll be 4d8 instead of 3.
And it's radiant damage.
No,
It's
it doesn't.
not.
It doesn't.
Can't do radiant
Oh,
damage.
fuck, that's the one type you can't do with chromatic orb.
There's a few types you can't do with
There's
chromatic orb.
a couple things.
The one type we need.
I know.
It's not the chromatic
She-
orb we
she actually
want, but
doesn't
it's
have
the chromatic
vulnerability
orb
to
we
that.
need.
What?
She actually doesn't have vulnerability.
Yeah,
with-
there's
with-
not
with the
everything
natural-
undead
with the
has
natural
vulnerability to radiant.
20. I don't. She doesn't have any vulnerabilities that I know about.
She does not have any vulnerabilities.
Okay. She's just resistant.
Vampires
to,
are just
She's just resistant
super
to
rad.
piercing, bludgeoning, and fire.
Piercing and bludgeoning when it's non-magical.
And necrotic.
And
And
necrotic.
necrotic. Okay.
So you're,
Well,
you're pretty much fine.
all right. I'm gonna do lightning because it looks
Are
cool.
you going to give yourself advantage?
dude.
Yes.
Yes. 18.
By the way, 7 rounds left if you
Wait,
want
is this
to
lightning bolt?
die.
Doesn't she
No,
just?
it's chromatic orb,
Oh, okay.
which does lightning
So
damage.
it charges up like a.
But like, do you have to
giant-
shoot her? Like, does she just dodge?
No.
makes
Oh,
no,
okay.
I have to shoot it. A giant like glowing orb full of electricity shoots out of the
That's awesome.
crossbow. Please roll well.
Kill her,
I
please.
can always empower it if I have to.
Yeah, it's
Well,
funny.
That's good.
If not, I will kill her. In the
That's
next round.
good.
Or I will attempt to.
Not good.
Oh boy.
Not good. Okay, I will spend 1 more point to reroll 1 of those.
Okay.
That's not bad. Okay.
What's total?
Bump the 1 to a 3.
20.
20? Okay.
Total 20 damage.
Wild magic.
And then something happens to you. What happens?
I don't know.
Get another action. Get
that
another
would be
fucking
great.
Action.
20 with a 0. I guess that's a 0, right?
Yeah, it's 20 even.
Oh, no. Okay.
Don't turn into a potted plant.
So,
we gotta
first-
come back for you.
Oh,
First
God.
things first. As you fire this lightning attack, this creature is about to put its teeth into Aedoro and then blasts with lightning and transforms into mist and
Nice.
disincorporates. You have slain this vampire, at
I go,
least
yes!
for the moment.
Awesome.
And then you immediately cast grease on yourself.
So you're just slippery?
Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range, yourself. Turns into difficult terrain. When the grease appears, you must make a dexterity saving throw or
Oh,
fall
boy.
prone. It's against your spell save
So
DC.
this ended with like a comical like whoop 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 whoop
Oh,
whoop
my
whoop.
dexterity's not bad. Yeah, I get a 25. So
Okay.
that's above my own spell save.
It's above your spell save
So
DC.
I don't fall down, but I am in difficult, greasy terrain. I
Yes,
guess.
yes, you are. But the vampire is no mas.
No mas.
No masaki.
Oh, thank fucking God.
On the
about to kill you.
vampire's turn, she
Flies away as
she begins to float away as mist. Exactly.
Can we hurt the mist?
How much stuff does it have left? Like how much health it has left?
You can't really destroy it this way.
So even when it's in mist, we can't destroy it.
You can't destroy it unless you hit it with I
Because
think
then what's the point of punching a misty vampire?
Well,
There
with
really isn't
magical
one.
weapons, then
it doesn't matter. It will reincorporate in its coffin. It will be paralyzed. If you want to kill it in its coffin, you could.
but literally punching it right now literally affords us nothing.
It has 0 hit points.
And it's just floating away.
Yeah.
So it is 0 hit points.
And it will be a couple of hours until it has any corporeal form.
So you still.
So there's no reason.
until it has any hit points.
So there's literally no reason for me to opportunity attack punch this thing.
Yeah.
If I can't kill it.
No,
Yeah.
there's still a ghost next to you though.
Oh, there is.
There's still a wraith.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can punch this wraith.
And it is his turn, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn, Jay.
My
so-
turn.
Yeah.
Punch
The
this
wraith. The vampire moves 20 feet towards the door.
Can you hit it twice?
I can. How does this wraith look like? It has like a lot of health.
Not really. No.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna just try to punch the wraith twice.
Okay.
Here we go. Those aren't great. Will 13 hit the wraith?
Yes.
Oh, and
Exactly
then
on the money.
Then the 19 will as well.
Yeah.
So 2 hits. This thing died, so I can move my hex immediately. Because
Yes.
it basically had 0 hit points. So I move my hex to the wraith. 218 damages at magical weapons, so that's 36 damage. 36 magical damage.
Oh
to it.
yeah. Then we'll just incorporate this wraith, and it will be done. And you are essentially out of initiative.
Okay, so just punched it and just broke it with my crystal fist.
Yes.
So basically, I jump up, like, it's screaming. I'm just above it in the air, and my crystal fist comes down into its face through its incorporeal body and just completely dissipates this thing.
As you do, and you slam your fist down, and there's this wailing shriek as it evaporates. You step up, you sort of roll your arm and flex, and there's a little crack. It happens just as you get up. It doesn't seem to be from the impact. It doesn't seem to be from the wraith. It doesn't seem to be possible.
Right.
But this tiny little fracture appears on your forearm.
And the second is looking down at this, like, and she's, like, thinking through, like, what this could possibly mean. And she is a bit terrified because this has never happened before. And there's only a couple things that could cause this. We have to get out of here. We have to get out of here now.
The scream is still continuing from the book, by the way.
And at this point,
wailing.
Aedoro is like messed up.
I've already started to leave the door.
Okay, so we have to run. Are you ready? And looks back to a still invisible.
Covered in grease.
Well, it only lasts a minute, so am I still invisible?
No, you're
It's
not
only been a
invisible.
few seconds.
No, you're not invisible because you attacked.
That's true.
You're
Yeah,
still
it's
emitting
true.
light.
Oh, yeah, but
I'm
now you're just still
glowing with-
emitting
I'm still
light.
Blue, glowing with light, and
Hairless.
covered in grease and hairless.
Do we wait for him to lose his blue hairlessness?
we
I
gotta
will never
go.
lose my blueness.
Oh, I mean, but do we wait for him to lose his light? Because it's only a minute.
The alarm has already been sounded. We gotta go.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
No, let's just run.
So I mean, I still have like almost 3 hours of flying left.
All right, so you're flying out.
I'm at full 60. I'm just going fucking out as fast
Which
as
way
I
are
can.
you going as you leave?
The same way we came in.
Okay, so
So going out the
towards-
front door, essentially?
Going out the front door and immediately blazing up past the guard post. Like
Okay.
below the guard post and over the wall and straight down.
So towards the northeast corner.
So
How
towards
tall
the
is the wall?
northeast corner.
Wall there is 40 feet high,
Yeah, it's a
which
lot.
is fine for you, but an issue for everyone else.
Yep.
As you all step outside into the mist, you can see there is activity going on. And second, and Dante, what are you guys doing?
So we break out the front door and literally I turn, all right, plan, dimension door out over to the edge of the castle, dimension door straight down, and then you're going to arcane gate us into safety. Is that the plan still?
I think that's all we got. Can I do a perception check to see if there's like the commotion around us? Like, are we surrounded?
There is commotion.
By the way, I don't
around
think
you.
these characters ever discuss this plan out loud. I second thought of this quickly as an option and then relays it to Dante, who I assume just processes it just as quickly.
Yeah.
No, I still imagine we had a brief moment of discussion when everything went to shit.
Just being like, dimension door, arcane gate?
What
That
a
was-
crazy plan!
Yeah.
10 perception? I was trying to see like
You can tell that there is activity. I need everyone to roll a d12.
Okay.
12.
Oh boy, the mists.
No, actually, not yet.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
maybe.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 5.
10?
Okay. Aedoro, as you're flying, skeletal archers are firing down at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Oh boy.
That's a 20.
Yeah. You managed to avoid the arrows as they come
I'm
down
like
at you.
fucking lightning through the air.
You're literally like Peter Panning it out of here, just like like through the sky.
Yeah, we don't have any chance to do. We just have to run.
no.
As you guys are running,
We just got a dimension door. Is what we're gonna do.
what do you two do?
So I turn and point to the direction, just kind of looking 500 feet straight out into the air.
just where I just flew to, basically.
Like over the wall.
yeah.
Basically just like shooting, like thinking straight out over the wall, yeah. And I grab Dante by the collar.
All right, I guess we're doing this.
Hold on. And just the air just whoop, we rip out of existence, and then just dimension door immediately just outside of the castle
So they're
edge.
basically 450 feet.
No. We are still 1,000 feet off the ground.
No, I'm saying 450 feet past the castle. Because
Oh yeah,
you're
we
only
shot 500 feet out, and this was towards where we came from, the the
Northeast.
the
northeast,
fortress,
yeah.
And
the
we're
northeast
in
fortress.
midair. Just holding.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say you have 4 rounds left on your if I die, I come back via reincarnation. You will hit the ground in 3. That is your turn.
Oh, I don't have that, so
I know that, Jay. I'm aware that is an alternate plan.
I saw them, by the way, just to be cool, I saw them zap out like that, and since I had a little bit of a lead, I'm going down to where I think they'll appear in their first 500, just in case it fails. I want to try to grab him.
You don't have a lead enough to do that.
Fuck.
we're dropping hard.
Aedoro, you are flying towards the wall. You are nearing the edge of it. I do need you to make one more d12 roll. There's a lot of things on this list that won't apply to you because you're not running through the misty covered ground, so there's only a couple things that could affect you.
7.
No effect.
Yay! Nice.
So
Sitting on my 27 hit points.
you fly over the wall and you see them just starting to fall about 450 feet away from you.
Yeah, and I'm just blazing straight down.
All right. Good luck.
I can fly. I'm just going.
They are falling terminal velocity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember, we're 400 feet out, so it's going to take you a real long time to even get to the distance that we're already at.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, fellas.
Yep.
What you doing?
So basically, Dante and I are holding in a tailspin. I still have my crystal arm, so I have 2 arms that I'm holding on with.
We're basically wrapped around each other like 2 people like parachuting, but without a parachute.
But like
We're just
spiraling downwards through the clouds.
I don't know. This was a good idea.
You just need to hold on to your dimension door. Don't use it immediately. Let's just use the speed we have. We're already at terminal velocity. When we get close to the ground, arcane gate until we lose the momentum and slowly settle back to the ground. Let's keep the dimension door in case something comes after us.
All right. Well, if it doesn't go well, it was fun, I guess.
It was pretty damn fun, but we are going to be fine. You've got this. I believe in you.
I try and spin us so like I can like see the ground.
See the ground?
So that I'm
While
pointing
this
towards
is
the ground.
happening, I'm like looking. Basically, we've turned because we're basically almost like hugging in midair. His head is facing towards the ground. My head is facing towards the sky, with my crystal arm outstretched in case anything comes after us. I still have a spell slot left, so I still got something nasty that I can throw in case something comes after us.
Well, nothing is going to get to you guys before
In
the
fact,
ground does.
yeah,
So,
in time.
all right. As you guys are falling and you are attempting to,
Yeah, let's describe what this.
if
move
I
is.
understand this correctly, Arcane Gate, which must be cast at ground level.
The timing
It has to be cast within.
is perfect.
It has to be cast within 10 feet of you.
Yep.
So you have to cast this at exactly
Yep.
the right moment. I am going to say
Now let's describe what we're trying to attempt. If
I have to choose 2 points on the ground, 1 within 10 feet. So I have to, once we get
They both have to
about
be-
within 10 feet, I have to cast it. Both of them right next
It's
together.
really just the entrance that's the most important that has to
I mean,
be
the exit
set.
too, but I mean,
I'm going to say if you can cast the spell successfully, it will succeed. You are going to need to make a check.
Yeah.
is this now? This isn't type of athletics, or would this just be a straight like intelligence or like magic check? Like,
Yeah,
do we think this is just a
Dexterity?
deep? I mean,
will my bend luck still take place?
I think it would.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
you guys.
terms for
We need
saving throws.
a lot of luck for this to go right.
I mean, honestly,
Can
I'm
I
looking
give
at
myself advantage?
Okay, I'm looking at you 100% can, and I will happily do that. I'm looking at the setting a DC list. Difficulty: very easy DC 5, easy 10, moderate 15, hard 20, very hard 25, nearly impossible 30. Where do we think this lands, fellas?
I mean,
I think you need to make a DC
Oh, that's a tough one.
27.
like close to like a nearly like this is almost a nearly impossible.
What are my bonuses going to be? My spell casting?
I think this is I'm going to consider this a spell casting attack.
Now, here's the thing. Second is falling with Dante as well while they're doing this. As we're getting close to the ground, like Dante's probably like, we're close, we're getting pretty close. And she notices nothing's coming after them. She's going to flip around and look and kind of outstretch her crystal arm and grip his arm holding the crossbow. She's pretty smart. She's never done this before. Doesn't really rank up in the realm of smart, but she is still like, she's got her wits about her. I would say that she's going to try to attempt an assist. Like, she's going to start counting, looking at the relative speed they're moving, try to count how close they could possibly be getting to the ground.
All right, then I'm going to first have Dante, because she's assisting you, make a concentration check with advantage. So that is a Constitution saving throw.
With advantage?
With advantage because you are getting assistance from the
Okay,
second.
Constitution. That's good. That was bad. 12.
Okay. No advantage then on what you're about to do.
Okay.
I would also, though, say, man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna say you probably have disadvantage unless you give yourself advantage.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like we're that really needed to be higher.
Yeah, I rolled 2 3s in a row. That was bad.
That was not great. That's a pretty good modifier, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a straight die roll with a bend luck.
We're getting close.
And you need a 27 on your spell attack bonus, which is a +9.
What happens if I fail?
Bunch happens.
The ground, for one.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, does the second after, like, she tries to, like, count, does it look like Dante's, like...
He's not focused.
He's not focused? Okay. I think she's got one spell left.
You've got 1 round left. Make it count.
I've got 1 round left. That's the thing. I want to believe that Dante is going to do this. But also, if he dies, he'll come back.
I have an idea for what can also happen if I fail, but not so badly.
Also, when he casts, because he's giving himself the wild magic advantage to cancel out the disadvantage.
Yeah.
The wild magic will occur right before they hit.
Wild magic occurs at DM's discretion. I'm going to say it happens immediately after whatever happens.
Because, like, we will die if we hit the ground. The second notices that Dante is probably not focused and we're getting rapidly closer to the ground. So she basically is still holding on to you. She touches her crystal arm to herself, and you see her hand that's holding on to you start to get wispy and smoky, and her entire body starts to get smoky as well and misty, and she casts gaseous form.
Oh man, I was gonna hopefully do something cool.
Well, there's a lot of hope in what's happening right now.
So,
Dude, you need a freaking 18.
worst case scenario, she will not pancake on this ground on the way down.
I'm
but
assuming-
she's still holding on because she believes that Dante can pull this off.
All right.
Okay.
You need an 18.
Go ahead and roll.
9. It's not enough.
There's no way.
That's only 18. And then the max I can get, that's only 19 total.
By the way, I need you to roll 2d the percentile dice.
That's right.
To see what happens to your wild...
No, because this is the thing. If you
94.
Here's what happens. As you're casting with the crossbow, as you're aiming and lining it up
And falling.
and trying to cast, the second casts gaseous form, and this sort of wispy form is held in your arms. She looks you in the eye and you nod and say, basically unspoken, say, you can do this. You point down, you aim your crossbow, and as you are about to cast the spell, wham! You hit the ground, and there's this sickening thud sound. And then these ruins, this basically rib cage emerging from the ground, this bloody impact. Then that ribcage doubles in size. This gaseous form emerges from the cloud of dust and blood. This pink mist, this form emerges from it, touches down to the ground on the edge of this impact crater, takes corporeal form, turns around and looks down at the remains of Dante Thundertree. About 30 seconds later, Aedoro comes flying down.
I want to soft land it with my feet, just next to her. Just
Absolutely, you're not falling at terminal velocity. That's totally fine.
Oh, by the way,
Please be something not bad.
I definitely terminal velocity did. I just turned off the fucking boots because I'd fall
just
faster
dropped?
and just dropped, and then just turn it back on right when I'm about at the ground, and it's just a pan out shot of the slow come down and stand next to her as she's just like, "Are you covered in blood? Because you were covered in blood."
Technically
as mist."
not.
No, I'm not.
So
she
we're-
seems okay.
So we're
Blood
both.
doesn't hold on to mist, so when I
It does. It's liquid.
What?
but you aren't. I'm gonna say no because you
No.
were gas.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're both standing there.
I reform, I still have my crystal arm.
So
Yes.
we're both standing there looking down at the crater with his double-sized exploded corpse.
I look down and I use my Eldritch Sight to detect magic on the remains of Dante.
You can see definitely some magic coming off of his enlarged bones. You see his crossbow broken in two, lying on the ground. And you see magic beginning to coalesce. And these sort of blood and earth begins to weave into a form. And this sort of flash of arcane energy comes across him. And you see a naked hill dwarf.
Oh my god.
I'm a dwarf now.
Oh my god! Yes.
lying in a crater.
I wish I wasn't a dwarf.
I mean, surrounded by pieces of bone and flesh.
Enlarged bones and broken remains.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's naked.
And he's naked.
And my clothes won't fit anymore.
Your clothes are gone.
Your clothes are everywhere, man. They not only got torn off by the fact that you expanded, but you also hit the ground at terminal
The
velocity.
second just kind of stares down at Dante. You know, Dante, I've got to say, I've seen that a few times, but it's impressive every single time. Welcome back. How's the new body feeling?
Dante, you're so short now.
Yeah. I don't think I like this.
We'll figure it out. But right now, we've got to get out of here. And looking back up to the castle, do we see anybody on wyverns starting
I
to...
scoop up my broken crossbow at least, but I'm still naked.
Yeah.
We can get that fixed.
You
I guess
see-
I'll put... Yeah, everything's gone. The cloak.
Everything's gone. You can fish out the cloak. You can fish out your magic items.
Okay.
Your magic items did survive the fall.
So, like, you're not naked. You've got a cloak
I
on
got a
at least.
cloak in my
So you're holding
monocle.
you're holding a bloody batch of magic items in your naked arms.
Honestly, this is the reason why she hired these two. I mean, we've got one who can summon ghost ancestors and one that can survive a 1,000-foot fall.
Yep.
The best A-team ever.
And you see the vultures beginning to take flight. They're just specks in the distance at this point, but you know that you need to move.
All right, we need to leave now. And as she turns to go, like, we're close to the fortress, right?
You're close enough to get there before they do, certainly.
Okay,
yeah.
so like we can make our way to the fortress to get out of here, right? So like we sprint across. We've got now a half-naked hill dwarf,
At least I'm not blue.
Not half naked, full naked.
full naked. But I said half-naked. He's in a robe now.
Yeah.
We make our way into the fortress. I'm assuming there's no no enemies waiting for us there.
No one else has replenished since then.
Go up to the door and like basically break through it essentially to come out the other side and return to the material plane. So we hop to the other side. We're on the other side of the door. Shut the doors behind us, and kind of lean against the wall and take a breath.
I need a drink or something.
Don't worry, the drinks will be on me. I promise. And she leans back against the fortress wall.
As she does, the crack in her arm begins to spread, and spiderweb across the arm. And as she begins to examine it, the arm shatters.
So the second, like, is staring down at her hand as this happens, and it shatters, and she kind of falls to her knees, like, trying to, like, with her left hand pick up the crystal specks of it, and nothing. She can't get anything in her fingers, and they fade away. They're gone. She searches, almost as if she's searching. It looks like she's touching, like, looking for something on her person, but it's more or less she's feeling something that she feels a familiar cold. It is a cold feeling, but it is not a terrifying one. It is one she's become used to, one that she's relied on. It slowly slips out of her fully and completely, and she sighs heavily. She can feel pain in her bones and in her muscles more than she ever has, and she feels that this pact with something that she made is gone. Fully gone. Not asleep, not dormant, but it feels like it has left her entirely. This patron. And she knows there can really only be one thing that could have done this. She slips her left hand into her uniform, trying to catch her breath. She looks and rips open the piece of paper and narrows her fingers down to the single name etched on the paper. She looks up at Dante and at Aedoro and takes one long moment, and with a very disappointed sigh, says, "Damn it. We need to get the Velvet League." Thanks for listening to this week's episode. We'll be back next week with a brand new Velvet League adventure, with returning guest Allison Fox as Isolde Gavroche Cantone. And now that Horace and Isolde are finally in the same place, it's time for them to get hitched. Our wedding adventure begins on May 19th. This episode included music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. Photos and character art can be found in the show notes on partialart.com. And while you're there, why not check out some of our other podcasts, including Because Comics, where Mike Christensen and I talk about the weird and wacky stories of comic books. If you have any questions about the show, you can email us at FridayNightQuests@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all under the handle Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.